Hi everyone, it's Ardith, and today I'm here with the newest Essentials by Ellen Leading Lady, Binge-Watching Lady. She's part of this month's Essentials by Ellen release, and I combined her with a sentiment from one of the other sets in the release to make a fun birthday card. I started by stamping the spoon. Yes, the spoon. This lady is celebrating her birthday with ice cream, and that called for a spoon hanging out of her mouth. I placed the lady down on my Misty, and I put the spoon where I wanted it over top of that stamp, just to get it in the general area of her mouth. I could adjust the position of the lady to suit the spoon in the next step if I didn't get it exactly right here. I didn't ink up the very top portion of the spoon. This is actually double masking. I need the spoon handle to be in front of the lady's face and neck, but the tip of the spoon will be inside her mouth. I cut a tiny mask for the spoon, and then I lined up the lady so that the spoon handle would be close to her neck. Otherwise, the lady's matching die would cut off the handle of the spoon. Oh, it was all very, very complicated. Not really, but it did take some thinking and careful positioning. Once I had her lined up, I picked her up with the Misty Door and stamped her with Copic-friendly ink. Then I removed the little spoon mask, and I used a micron pen to finish the spoon lines to complete the illusion of the spoon being in her mouth. Next is a whole ton of Copic coloring. I've left the marker caps in so you can see the colors I used, and I sped up the coloring since I just did very basic coloring and shading with minimal colors. You can jump ahead to skip this part if you want to. Once I had the lady colored, I also colored her cute bunny slippers and 6 tubs of ice cream. Hey, it's her birthday, and we all know that calories don't count on our birthdays, right? The lady's matching die cuts 2 slits so that she can hold 1 tub of ice cream, but she needed 3. So I grabbed my sharp snippy scissors and I extended the slits so that she could hold all of them. To create a simple background, I placed the lady where I needed her on the panel, and I lightly drew pencil lines so that I could reposition her properly. I used the thinnest stripe from the Painted Stripes background set that was released last month, and I stamped it almost like a ray of light coming from each of the tubs of ice cream that she's holding. I cleaned the stamp and put her back in place before positioning the stripe for the next color. I coordinated the stamp stripes with the colors and flavors of ice cream she's holding by using some pastel shades of Catherine Pooler Designs inks. Then it came time for my sentiment. I wanted to combine Happy Birthday to You and the Party Animal stamps, but not stamping the two so that I could create Happy Birthday You Party Animal. And as you can see, I had some trouble. I know some people don't love stamp surgery, so at first I gave masking a good honest try, but I had no success. So I trimmed out the two, and I still had trouble getting a clean impression because I hadn't cleaned my stamp well enough. I can't even tell you how many times I recreated this background. 4. Yes, it was definitely one of those days. I stamped the 2 sections of the sentiment separately so that I could position them closer together to make it look like one sentiment. To finish the card, I popped up the lady with foam tape. I put the empties around her feet, and I adhered the panel to an oyster card base. I added some Essentials by Ellen colored light droplets to each of the tubs to add a bit more shine and interest. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up below and subscribe for even more inspiration. Product links are below and also on my blog. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.